All right. Let's get to it. It's been several days since I've played any Frosthaven 52B. My brother is out of town, or in town, from out of state. And so I do not see him hardly ever. And he has a new child that the child itself is not all that new, but anyway. So anyway, it's been a while since I've played. You're walking through, and so we're just, you know, I mean, this is the road event we pulled, right? Yeah. So we're gonna go play these levels: 124, 125, 124, 125. And then maybe after we'll do 128, 129, 130. I don't know. We will just see what happens. You're walking through a grove of trees when an oddly familiar figure beckons you over. As you approach the stranger, the light of the waning sun falls on their face. Your eyes widen with shock. They are you. Okay, ironically, I don't have time to answer all the questions that I know you want to ask me right now. Listen carefully. The other you presses an amulet into your hand. There are two instabilities, fractures in temporal space. The amulet will guide you to them. Use it to siphon off energy and close the fractures. You pull back from this other you, amulet now in hand. As you do, your double starts to fade. No, I didn't get a chance to warn you about... And they disappear. You glance down at the amulet they left you. It's constructed of a metal you've never seen before, with two crystals on its face. It looks like it could be very valuable. Option A, sell the amulet back at Frosthaven. Only a fool messes with time. I mean, partially true. Or option B, follow the pull of the amulet to a distant location. So obviously option B. Obviously option B, even though A is, you know, slightly reasonable. But anyway, you close your eyes. The amulet reaches into your mind and draws you to a singular place. It's a giant field of ice, ancient and pulsing with power. You can feel where you're destined to go, like a tickle in the back of your brain. The amulet can take you there whenever you're ready. You sigh, as if you didn't have enough to do already. It looks like now you've got to heal the fabric of time itself. A growing problem 124 you may attempt immediately. Alright, cool. I've never seen that event before, so I've never played this level. I have no idea what we have in store, but I'm always I'm a sucker for a time travel story, man. So I've let the baby I've been on my computer with her in my lap too much, and she loves to just like pull on this and pull on the cord and everything. And so now there's like anytime I move or wiggle at all, there's like a crackling in the headphones. That's really, really annoying, and I'm like constantly trying to stop it and prevent it. And I just need to buy another headset, because it is like quickly driving me insane. Let's see, what have we got here? There's no way that is right. 9 health? 9 health? On level 5 living bones? Weird. That feels so low. 7 health on level 4 living bones. It feels insanely low. Do we have... Okay, we're playing the right monster level. Alright, fine. Everybody gets double cursed. I do not ignore any negative scenarios, do I? Snowflake can't. That's always weird to me that Snowflake can't. Okay, I don't ignore any, so that's not going to be good. The scenario is complete when all enemies in it are dead and one character is occupying the glowing orb. At the end of that round, read 1-1-0-1. You clutch the amulet given to you by yourself and close your eyes, allowing it to pull you into the stream of time and deposit you somewhere utterly foreign and bizarre. You're in a forest of ice, giant crystalline trees sprouting up all around you, sending their roots of frost through the snowy earth. Wandering the landscape, you eventually come to one of the largest trees you have ever seen, its gnarled trunk stretching high into the heavens. At its base is an opening just large enough for you to enter, and so, with some trepidation, you step through. In an instant, your mind feels like it has been pulled inside out. You intuitively know that somehow existence itself is being stretched out, as if time and space were a rubber band. Glancing out, you see the trees of ice around you are noticeably smaller, and the forest has changed considerably. You have been thrust back hundreds, maybe thousands of years in time. As you travel downward, deep into the frozen root system of the gargantuan tree, you see numerous skeletons on the ground, some of which have turned into naught but dust. Additionally, the roots themselves writhe and undulate, becoming longer and thicker before your eyes. Time is being sped up. The rubber band is contracting, and time is moving accordingly. Fortunately, the magic of the amulet protects you from the accelerated time, unlike the skeletons strewn about the entrance. As even more of the crystalline roots above you start to tendril their way downward, you realize that soon they will take up every available space. You'd better make haste while there's still a path to your goal, or this tree will become your tomb. All ice spikes, snowdrifts, and snow rocks of any size in this scenario are unaffected by abilities and collectively represent ice clusters, which start out as which start out as one hex of ice spikes. Oh, okay, so it looks like they're going to be moving. So it said snowdrifts and snow rocks as well are also ice spikes, so these are hazardous terrain? Well, it doesn't look like they are. Okay, all ice spikes, snowdrifts, and snow rocks of any size in the scenario are unaffected by abilities, so they can't be destroyed, and collectively represent ice clusters, which start as one hex of ice spikes. At the end of each round, each ice cluster will grow one hex in the direction of its arrow depicted on the scenario map. Whenever any ice cluster first grows, move its ice spikes as directed and create one snowdrift in the hex the ice spikes exited. Whenever it grows... I don't understand what this means. Whenever it grows subsequently, move both its ice spike and snowdrift as directed and place one snow rock in the hex the snowdrift exited. Combining two snow rocks into one large snow rock when possible. Whenever any tile would move through a wall line, remove it from the map. So this is growing, and it creates a snowdrift behind it, and then when it would move, it creates a snow rock behind that? I don't know, this is weird. I'm going to read through the entire thing, and I'm going to pause it and read it again myself, because I concentrate better on what I'm reading when I'm not saying it out loud. If an ice spike tile enters a hex occupied by a non-flying figure, the figure suffers hazardous terrain damage. Likewise, if an obstacle is placed in a hex occupied by a non-flying figure, the figure suffers hazardous terrain damage and is forced to move to the closest empty hex. Whenever two ice clusters grow into each other, both their tiles share the same size. Both their tiles share the same hex. In this way, a hex can be both hazardous and difficult terrain at the same time, but when it becomes an obstacle, the obstacle overrides all of their features. If any ice spike enters any non-cluster overlay tile, they instead destroy the tile. Okay, so if I had placed icy terrain as a fist, then they could grow into it and destroy it. Throughout the scenario, if you run out of tiles as the ice clusters grow, use suitable replacements and remove those that no longer affect the scenario. Okay. I'm just going to pause it one more time. I think I actually do understand. Hazard moves, turns into difficult terrain, moves, turns into obstacle, but I'm just going to double check. Okay, I definitely think I get it. What I was saying is basically just accurate. So this first room does not look too bad. So this is going to, at the end of turn 1, this is going to move here, and it's going to make us a snowdrift here. And then at the end of turn 2, this is going to move here and be removed. This is going to go here, and we're going to have a rock and difficult terrain. And then at the end of turn 2, this is going to move off, and we'll just have a rock here. And then there'll be one more turn before the rock goes away and is just gone. It says that all of them are considered ice clusters, and at the end of each round, an ice cluster will grow in that direction, so I assume the rocks will still go. I assume that it can't, like, wall off, and that... Oh, I guess a snow rock leaves behind a large ice rock, but, like, you can't wall off part of the map. But I don't know. Actually, yeah, that did... See, it says whenever any tile would move through a wall line, remove it from the map. So I think you just remove the one singular tile, not the whole thing. You know, I'm just going to check if there's anything on the FAQ for the level, but I think we're about ready. Okay, nothing in the FAQ, so we should be ready to go. And these are probably going to be the last 2 levels I play with Infuser. I do really like Infuser, but I do kind of want to get a little bit of everybody in here. And I'm not sure how many levels we have left, but it's not that many. It's like, I think we're fewer than 20 at this point, maybe about 20. Kill an enemy attacked by any of your allies earlier in the round. Never kill an enemy. Kill an enemy and open a door. We'll go for kill an enemy and open a door. Don't know if it's gonna happen, but become exhausted first. Never play your lowest initiative and kill an enemy before its first turn. First turn things can be possible with living spirits, but not necessarily easy. Well, but maybe I could just go for this guy, because I can just, like, pull him in and push him here, and that's 6 damage of suffer if somebody else just goes fast and hurts him. Or if I just brittle him. Let's go for that. Kill an enemy before its first turn. As long as he doesn't get 12, I can go at 17, move up, brittle, pull him, push him, kill him. Done deal. Kill 2 or more enemies in the same round. That's very possible with Unrelenting Whale. So let's go for that. Oh, do I bring the Titan's Nail instead of the Volatile Bomb? I guess I do, since I have the item, and this is, like, the best thing to use it against. And so, yeah, this just gives me, like, a free Living Spirit kill. During your attack ability, add Pierce 3 to one attack targeting an enemy whose current hit point value is 4 or less. So if I just, like, wound an elite, then I get Pierce 3 on an attack into it on the next turn. And I can just straight up use it to just kill a living spirit. That's really nice. Well, so I think maybe, like, turn 2, I want to go for a kill into this living spirit if I can just get a little bit into it. Also, I need to get everybody past here. I guess this is just difficult terrain next turn once this ice spike moves. I kind of want to get everybody, like, past this one, because this is going to move. And this is going to move, which is just kind of weird. Anyway, what do we want to do? I'm thinking go late. I'm thinking go late and, like, move 4. Maybe I'll just do, like, Illuminative Tone. Like, maybe I could get... If I could set light on somebody, I could probably deal, like, 1 damage into this guy. I think I like that idea. Get light somewhere, move late, hit this guy. I just need a +1 to deal 1 damage to him. And then the next turn I can Titan's Nail him with, like, Devastating Shout. That seems pretty good. Here I want to do attack with push and pull. So crosswinds with Lifting Gust. Which means that here I want to go at 17. I guess I would love to move and make an element, so Propulsive Tailwind. That feels like it works for me. That's fine. I don't think I need to put a super ton of thought into this first room. I feel like it's going to be pretty easy. Let's, movement should be important here, so let's Snow Imp and Heroics. And then, yeah, I didn't, after I failed that ooze level, I did not save. So let's put those challenges on the bottom. No potions. I can't ever see myself getting that one. Armor testing is just so hard to remember. I guess we'll do Foul Luck. Whenever they get a -2, it's a crit instead. That should be fine. Like, this is definitely much better when you've got like a dedicated tank with a with an iron helmet, right? But I think we're ready. That should be everybody. Let's just give it a go. Let's just see what happens. Okay, good. Bones are slow, so I should be just fine. So Infuser is first. I'm going to move forward, set. Oh man, it would have been really nice if I were adjacent to an ally and I could get. I have dueling shoes. Okay, so what if I move and then grant a move to Shards? Although I don't want Shards to get wrecked, but maybe it's fine. Living Spirits attacking in range 3, 2 targets. Okay. So I'll move and I'll grant Shards a move too. So I set both my wind and my leaf, which I like. Then I'll use boots to move to and end adjacent to this guy, and then I will just brittle him with Crystalline Aegis. Then Snowflake is going to pull, target an ally or enemy in range 4. Boom. He suffers 6. And then I'll just attack him for 1. Oh, this was setting wind anyway. Whatever, it's fine. Oh, so you know what we'll do? We'll use the Circle of Elements to turn the wind that's here into light. And then we set wind with Lifting Gust. Attack for 1 at disadvantage, so it'll get that 0. But then we push him into this hazard and he dies. Easy. That will get us Assassin, kill an enemy before its first turn. Then this guy only sees Infuser. Oh, I guess I could have gone here. It's fine. I'll get hit 1 extra time. Attack for 5. I would take 6, so I'll reduce 5 and take 1. And then attack for 3, I take 4. That kind of hurts. Man, I really should have gone that way, because this guy goes 1, 2, 3 and hits me for 4. But I just was not thinking. He hits me for 5. And I take 5. They don't have any on hits, do they? No. Okay. It's fine. Shards. We've got move 4. There's no point in me like going here to push this guy because the Ice Spike is going to move that way anyway, right? So I'll just go 1, 2, 3, 4, I think. Maybe right here. That gets me a heal 1 with my boots. So get the Unrelenting Wail, and then we'll eat the light. We get this at the end of the turn. So attack for 4, advantage into the Living Spirit. Okay, cool. We get +2 wind light, so we'll just set the light back. Attack for 4, +2. He goes down to 3 health. Beautiful. We get our thing for the end of the turn, and done. We can end the round. So this Ice Spike moves here. This Ice Spike moves here. This guy will suffer hazardous terrain damage. This Ice Spike moves here. And we get Snowdrifts here. And then next turn, they will leave rocks behind. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. This guy moved up. That guy died. These guys were totally unclear. What is the... When all enemies in it are dead and one character is occupying the glowing orb. Okay, so I can exhaust. Okay, so Shards seems relatively simple. I just attack this Living Spirit. I guess I would like it if I were strengthened. No, I can't strengthen myself with this. It's only an ally. That would be nice, though. I guess transparency is actually not bad, is it? Because I can get attack 3, pierce 1, and then I add pierce 3 to it, and so then a 0 kills with transparency. I could Din of Battle as well. That seems pretty good. Let's just go for that. Transparency with Din of Battle. Now a -1 or better will kill this guy. I like that. And we get to see their card for the next turn for this guy. There's no ice, so they're not stunning now. Which seems all good. Snowflake should be in a good position here to just push. Do I have that? I know I have move forward and push, but I'm not going to have enough range for that. I don't think I actually have any other push cards, do I? No. But, yeah, I just have this Blizzard. Oh, I do not want Cold Therapy. I didn't look at my cards before I start, which is normally something that I do. Chilling Impact instead of Cold Therapy? Or maybe I need this move with Jump. I've got my move 3 on Blinding Vortex. Let's bring Chilling Impact instead, I think. And so with that in mind, Chilling Impact, I guess, doesn't quite work here because I don't want to just walk into that. Maybe I move Infuser over here and then I use Enticing Breeze to pull towards Infuser. I don't hate that idea. What can Infuser do here? Infuser could disarm something. Infuser could Boon of the Tempest. Boon of the Tempest to get jump and then move over here. Just do that quickly. That seems pretty decent. The only problem is that I don't want to die. But this guy's only has attack for 3. I still have 1 shield available to myself. I feel like I'm maybe going to be okay with that. What kind of safety options could I provide? I could white out to move forward. Well, I really like the idea of using the wind on Enticing Breeze and pulling this guy through hazards. Can I pull him with the bottom? No, I can't. Enticing Breeze is my only pull. So let's just go fast. But I want to go after Infuser. I think that this is fine. We'll make this work. We'll find a way to make this work. And so, start round. Fast Living Bones is annoying, but it's not the end of the world, I don't think. So he shields and heals. Did I? Yes, I did set this. Then Shards is going to first Din of Battle. I'm not going to pay any, so me and all adjacent allies add +1. And then Transparency, I will pay 1. So this is now an attack for 4. Pierce 4 into this Living Spirit. What are the Living Spirits doing? Hitting regular. That's fine. Attack 4, Pierce 4. Okay, +1, so that kills. And I do still get to reveal their top card. Okay, so next turn they're just moving and cursing. Totally fine at 55. That is good to know. I paid 1 token to do that, and then I get 1 at the end of my turn. So we'll just leave it right where it is. Infuser is going to Wind and I guess Leaf with Boon of the Tempest. So attack for 3, 4 because of the Din of Battle, because we're adjacent to an ally. Okay. Draws a curse, that's fine. And then I have move 3 jump. So just a default move 2, but Boon of the Tempest will increase it to move 3 jump. I can come down here and I guess that's it. I'll use my Circlet of Elements to turn the light into wind. And then the Snowflake is 7, right? So we'll start with Enticing Breeze, attack for 3 using this wind. Also misses, and I can pull this guy towards an ally. Although I guess that doesn't actually really help, does it? Because if he's here, he's going to suffer hazardous terrain when this thing moves. And if he's here, he won't. Oh well. Move this guy and make him take 3 by pulling him towards an ally. And then I've got move 3, 1, 2, 3, just to get on the other side of this. And then this guy, he's going to go 1, 2 to get up here and get away. And then attack for 3. And we'll have it deal 2 damage and we'll block the thing. Because we know that it's just a curse card coming out next turn, so it's not the end of the world. At 55, so it's possible that I could have this guy dead by then. Alright, not an amazing turn. Not an amazing turn. So this will fall off, which I believe means that we still have this here. This will come here, this will come here, this will come here. We get this. This is now both difficult terrain and a hazard, right? Like this is how it should be. I do believe that this is what the rules are getting at. Which is fine. I'm gonna really want to get some like self-healing here. I guess I like Onyx Shards. That ties all Living Bones attack cards. Ties their fastest card, so I can just disarm him. And then I could just attack with the bottom. I like the idea of getting the elements out for Caress of the Night to get wounds for living spirits. So, do I want a Coalescing Darkness? That seems fine. I really want that Ward Scepter. Ward Scepter would be really nice. Let's see. It doesn't feel like time to bless myself yet. It feels like I can probably do good damage on this turn. Like, do I want to Elemental Pulse this guy? I would love to push him, but it's kind of hard for me to get over there. Let's see what Snowflake can do. Unfortunately, Snowflake played her pull. So yeah, she doesn't have a pull now. Maybe I just want to heal with Snowball. I need to get closer, though. Snowball is range 3, so I could get here and heal. And then I just need to be careful of the Ice Spike going that way. But, so maybe I'm just move to heal. This is really not ideal. I need the Living Spirit in a different hex. Cold Snapping him is not bad. I think I'm just going to go fast, move forward, and heal Infuser, because Infuser just needs that heal. And then I can disarm here to keep myself safe. Maybe I should have saved... maybe brittling this guy is decent, or I could Devastating Shout him. I only need 7 damage to kill him. I could attack for 5. It's not quite enough. If I just move here with Sonic Shock, I could have four adjacent empty hexes, and I could just bless myself. Maybe I'll just start with that, and then next turn I can go Elemental Pulse and get in a nice attack 4 into this guy, and then if I can bless an attack 4, I kill. I kind of like that. Still, I do not feel like I'm playing my team comp well. We get shield and heal again on this guy, which I guess is good. It means no attacks coming out. And so Snowflake is just going to move forward 2, and then Snowball heal. And then the Living Spirit goes, not that it makes, or Living Bones goes, not that it makes a difference. And so that means that I can disarm this guy for next turn on Infuser with Onyx Shards. And then, I guess I pull with Coalescing Darkness. Well, the question is, who do I want the curse to go into? Because right now I could just have him go here and curse Snowflake, which might be better than cursing Infuser. So I'll just muddle this guy, even though he's disarmed, but that'll also set my wind. And then Shards needs to move 1 to be adjacent to 4 empty hexes with Sonic Shock, so I get to gain 1, and then I'll spend all 5. And then this guy... Oh, he curses all in range, too. Duh. I don't know why I was thinking it was just adjacent. Alright, that's bad. Done. And now we get another move, so this is where it's going to be weird. And I don't understand what happens here, because you can't make an obstacle here, so I guess it just doesn't. I guess it just fails. This one falls off, which moves this here, which moves this here. And then there was one here, which moves there, and makes this both an obstacle and difficult terrain. But a snow rock can't be created right here because it would wall off, so it just goes like this, I guess. And then next turn, an ice spike moves towards Shards. I wonder if I just completely misunderstood this. And as soon as any of the ice crystal falls off, the whole thing falls off. Because that would make a little bit more sense, but I don't know. It's fine. We'll do it like this. And so now I would love to kill this guy, so Elemental Pulse is a good way to try to do that. I can even keep both those elements. Or I can use both those elements. I cannot destroy any of these. I kind of want to use Elemental Pulse for the bottom, though. What if I use Elemental Pulse for the bottom to move with a jump? And then I just do Forceful Vibrations top to attack and push? Let's see. Crit does not kill Living Spirit, but it comes really close. And if I just push the Living Spirit for 1, then Cold Snap could deal 2 damage to it. Or maybe I should play Chilling Impact to make it suffer 1. This is not a bad scenario for Chilling Impact. I think I'm just going to go Blinding Vortex and Cold Snap. And I should be able to make some things suffer some damage. And then that just leaves me with Infuser, who just wants to go fast and Caress of the Night. So I guess I'll Gemstone Resonance bottom, because nobody else needs any healing. So I can do that just fine. This, I think, is supposed to be right here. So Shards, Elemental Pulse, move 5, jump. 1, 2, 3, 4. What do we have? This guy's disarmed, so we don't have to worry about him. And this is just nothing special, so that's pretty good. So move 5, jump. I don't have Leaf, but I will pay the token that I have with Forceful Vibrations. So attack for 3 into the Living Spirit. Show me crit. No. So that does no damage? It does no damage. And I push him here. I guess that's fine. It muddles him, and I get to reveal their top card. Okay, it's the stun card as long as there's ice, but it's at 67, so that's pretty good. Alright, I get a thing back. Unfortunate. Infuser regenerates. I will eat ice and dark to Caress of the Night. So I strengthen myself, and then I attack for 3. Do I have the rolling plus damages? I have 1, so I'll do Gemstone Resonance first, so that I have this. I get a bonus pair of infusions. So I have 2 pairs of infusions right now. So just move. Then strengthen myself. Attack for 3. Okay, it does 4, which is 3, and it will wound. Not bad. Snowflake is going to move over here with move 3 jump. And then cold snap. So I get to create a hazardous terrain tile. So I can create one right here, no problem, because it doesn't make any wall problems. And then up to 3 enemies occupying hazardous terrain suffer 2. Then this guy is disarmed. And then this guy is muddled. So attack for 3, it misses. Oh, wait. Okay, I don't think I've forgotten this, because they can still miss. It's just the -2 is a crit. Okay, that was not the end of the world. Rising Momentum here now. Yeah, Rising Momentum, Guide the Flow, does a good job of killing. Whiteout can heal, and then I guess I just melee attack for 2, or I can push or something. And then Devastating Shout does, like, nothing. Devastating Shout can do nothing. I guess a crit does 1 damage. I don't know. I just won't kill this Living Spirit. Maybe I should have short rested to get, or stamina potion to keep cold snap to make it suffer 2 again. I can't believe this Living Spirit has proved to be such an issue, but that's fine. Oh, I didn't move the things, did I? So once again, this rock can't move. This difficult terrain moves off, which would put this rock here, and then I can't make a rock there. This would move this way and make this difficult terrain, and leaves this as an obstacle. And so I think we're good there, and then we can start ignoring this as soon as we finish this area, which shouldn't be too bad. Snowflake. I've got heal and just attack for 2. Yeah, so I'll do that. Attack for 2. It does 2 damage. And then I've got move and heal. Oh, there is ice. Do I have any helmets? I do not have any helmets. So I guess he's going to get a stun. But I am... It's fine. So I'll just move and heal. Shards. Man, part of me wants to just do this Empowering Pulse loss, even though it's really dumb. Especially if I miss out on the kill, I would feel like an idiot. But I could just step here and try to kill the Living Spirit. Let's just do it. I'm going to feel really dumb if I think that kills. I think that does 2 damage. A 0, yeah, that does 2 damage, so that does kill. We also get to see their next card. Okay, so late, heal self, set ice, move less. So we'll probably see that upon opening the door. Are there any other monster types? Just these guys. Then Infuser gets to attack for 5 with Strengthen. Okay. And that kills. Was my thing to kill an enemy and open a door? Oh, I mean, how could I not, right? How could I not? So let's open this door. 1, 2, and then we've got 1 point of movement left. Yeah, long resting would have been so much better. Okay, this room is going to be super chaotic with the ice spikes moving. I don't know in which way they move at all yet. Lots of Living Spirits. I would love to get these guys grouped up for a strengthened Unrelenting Whale. Or maybe like a strengthened Blizzard or something. Oh, also they're playing the stun card this turn. That's not that bad though, because I can just long rest this next turn. Ugh. Okay. 119.4. We do need to kill all revealed enemies. Okay. As you barely make your way through the narrowing passage, the sound of the ice closing off your exit fills the air. You can hardly catch your breath when more of the former guardians of this place make their presence known. It seems that some unknown civilization left guards to protect this area, and even death did not release from their cause. Being dead, they also appear to be unaffected by the rapid acceleration of time. Is the cause of the temporal fracture a machine of some sort? Why is it now malfunctioning after thousands of years? What was the purpose of this machine? Did its creators travel freely throughout time? And if so, where are they now? When are they now? You'd love to ask these burning questions of the guardians that stand before you, but they seem rather intent on killing you instead. Okay. So what's the bones card? Part of me wants to just stay here. I have one more point of movement, and I obviously have my pets. So that could affect things. Infuser just does not have the tankiness to absorb a bunch of hits. I could just drop Veil of Protection, though. Are these back spirits gonna hit? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Okay, they're all normals. That's good. So I'm taking 2 attacks for 3 with stun, and then I would take 1 attack for 4, and then this guy would walk into an ice spike. If I back up 1, then this guy hits both for 4. This guy doesn't move forward at all, and I still take 2 hits. I think I'm just gonna stay here. It's fine. So the Living Bones is going to come here. He's going to attack for 4 and deal 5. And I'm going to lose a card. And then this guy is going to step forward. Oh, what's the direction of all the ice spikes? Okay, this does not go straight to the right, as would have been nice. This comes down. This goes that way. This goes that way. This goes that way. So they're going to make like a really weird long thing here. That's okay. Okay. I don't think I did this attack for 3 yet. It does 4. Maybe I shouldn't take that. I don't know. Then Living Spirit 1, 2, 1, 2. Attack and attack. So attack for 3, it does 2. Attack for 3, it crits. And I have to lose 2 cards. Okay. So opening the door for this was not entirely worth it. I actually might want Onyx Shards bottom. All enemies adjacent to at least 2 of the graded obstacles suffer 2. I don't know. It's going to be really weird to make even more obstacles here. Maybe I just don't need it. Honestly, I think I'm going to be fine. Maybe. Maybe not. So this ice spike will move here. This ice spike will move here. This one's got to be straight to the side, right? And then this one was up. And then we just need... Oh, so that... No. It's difficult terrain, not obstacle. Like that. So Infuser's obviously long resting, hoping she survives. I guess Snowflake, it makes by far the most sense to short rest and heal. We know that the Living Spirit card is the short range, is the move less short range, right? So these guys are going to move too, and they're not going to reach. But these guys can both reach to hit Infuser, and they hit extra hard. So Infuser takes a ton of damage here. Infuser may just be, like, dead. Kill 2 or more enemies in the same round. Do I just let Infuser die? This was really dumb. I definitely knew I shouldn't have opened the door without resting and everything, but And I could have tried to set up going for the thing with this final room. What can I do here? I think I'm also missing one of these. I don't think I got one at the end of my turn. I feel like Shards and Snowflake are probably fine to just fight through without Infuser. Although not having a tank at all seems scary. But what if I just long rest everybody? I'm sorry. Okay, these guys cooperate at least a little bit. And then we know that these guys move to set ice. This guy moves, and then attack for 4. It will kill and kill. So I have to lose 4 cards. And then I have to lose 1. So Infuser is just, like, actually dead. Yeah, I can't even Frenzy Potion because I'm stunned, right? So that's unfortunate. Maybe that was really dumb. Probably not, maybe. Wait. Wait. This one goes this way. Yeah. That was just placed incorrectly, I think. Yeah, I just placed the difficult terrain incorrectly. Okay, so the obstacle is going to push this guy off and make him suffer hazard damage, right? Can I make him double suffer hazard damage? Okay, if the ice spike enters a tile occupied by a non-flying figure, they suffer hazardous terrain damage. If an obstacle is placed in a hex occupied by a non-flying figure, the figure suffers hazardous terrain damage and is forced to move to the closest empty hex. Okay. So he's forced to move this way, not that way. But still, he wants to walk through. I guess he sees this, but that's a very, very long way to walk. So a nice big beefy AoE here sounds lovely. Also, a nice push 4. I would guess a tile cannot be double hazardous terrain, right? But still, a nice push 4 with Lifting Gust here is really good. Whiteout is good. Chilling Impact maybe isn't that necessary. And then here, Devastating Shout is good. Maybe Den of Battle can go. And I go up one of these. Alright, so I love the idea of Lifting Gust. Maybe I want to Lifting Gust and just back up. Just force these living spirits to group up. I like that. We'll save Birds in a Tempest to help Shards, to help throw Shards forward some. Part of me likes the idea of just playing Snowball Bottom. And then just going for a nice AoE on the living spirits on the following turn. I would want to do, like... Ooh, Blinding Vortex. If they would group up for a Blinding Vortex, that could be really good. So let's do Lifting Gust Snowball. And we'll just kind of hope that Blinding Vortex can be set up. But if not, it's not the end of the world. Because if I get attack 4, it would be 4, 5, 6, 7, right? Or if I do the Snowball first, if I do Snowball before Lifting Gust, then next turn Blinding Vortex would be 5, 6, 7, 8. If I can hit all the targets that I need. And then that with Strengthen is like almost guaranteed to kill everything. The only problem is the extra curses that I have. And if I do my Strengthen, then I do this and I can roll into misses. But still, I really like that idea to just full clear this room of living spirits. Just with Snowflake. Snowflake would just full clear this entire room in like 2 turns. Which means that I don't need much from Shards, but Shards is full, so do I just bless myself in preparation for the next room? I think I do. Let's just bless myself and move forward some. Okay, this is good. This is what I want to see from Living Spirits. Although it's a lot of damage into Snowflake. Now that I think about it. At least it is attack less, actually, so it's not that bad. So, Snowflake is going to first Snowball, and then Lifting Gust. So, attack for 1. It will deal 0 damage, and then 3, 3, 3. Huge damage into that guy. They have to, like, run through this difficult terrain, so I don't think they're ever going to reach. I could also use a pet to back up. Let's see. It's move 2, 1, 2, and then attack at range 3, 1, 2, 3. So if I use a move 2 pet, I would get all the way back here. And then this guy still gets to hit, but this guy doesn't. I would only take 1 attack 3. Honestly, I kind of feel like that's maybe worth it. Oh, no, because I didn't move the ice spikes back here, so I'm just not going to worry. I'm not going to play with any of these hexes because I haven't been moving these things the way I'm supposed to. And that would just be weird. Do I want to use a move 1 pet, though? Because this guy's going to go here. This guy's going to go here. No, because they can't hit extra. Okay, I think I don't need to... I don't need to move. So that's just done. So this guy moves 1. This guy moves 1. Because even if they move 2, they can't hit extra. So attack for 2, attack for 2. I take 1. I take 2. Then... this guy moves 1, 2 because he can hit 2 targets. So disadvantage, I take 2 and 2. And then this guy just moves 1. And then what is Blinding Vortex like now? I could hit like here, 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 here without moving. So I need this guy pulled in 1, but I can probably do that with my bottom, right? If I do Blinding Vortex top, Enticing Breeze bottom, I can pull this guy forward 1, and then I just hit these 4 hexes next turn. And that seems really good. Did I do my final attack? No, I don't think I did. So I take 2 damage. Then the Living Bones, this guy goes 1, 2, 3, 4. This guy goes 1, 2, 3. Trying to go around this way to not suffer any damage. And finally, Shards is just going to get himself set up. So... and then I don't need to do this at all, but I guess I'll move forward, because why not? Okay. So let's see how these things moving affects. 1 goes here, 1 goes here. I can't, maybe I should just always leave this at 15. I don't know. Okay, so those go like that. This has got to be the one that was going across here. So this goes there, that goes there. This becomes this. And then this had to have been going down. So this comes here, and then it cannot make an obstacle right there. So it'll just stay a small one. This guy suffers 3, and then this guy was right here, and this guy was right here. And then now, these guys... no, they don't have to die, because they can walk through this way. I think that that's right. At least that's my interpretation of how the crystal shard things are supposed to go. I don't feel like I've forgotten the foul luck thing. I think we just haven't drawn the -2. We definitely didn't draw it in this last turn. All right. Well, unfortunately, I can't pull these guys into any hazards, but just Blinding Vortex, Enticing Breeze is definitely what I want. Pull this guy in, hit all these guys with Blinding Vortex. Oh, I didn't... I thought about it. I just forgot to say it. Circlet of Elements. There was ice last turn, so I turned the ice into ice. Because the Living Spirits did not eat the ice on the previous turn. Oh, they also did not shuffle when they were supposed to. Oh well. And I didn't eat these. So what am I even doing here? Ideally, all of these will be dead. Oh, man, most ideally, actually, I would have gone... Oh, no, it's this card, isn't it? Gone Fast and Strengthened Snowflake. That's okay. We don't super need it. Maybe I just go late, move forward, and I attack at range with Transparency and try to kill one of these guys. That seems good to me. Boom. And Snowflake is first. So I will pull this guy in with Enticing Breeze bottom, and then Blinding Vortex everybody. I'll take the disarm. Why not? So I get 3 XP, attack with push, and disarm. I guess I'll Tome of Conflict. And that'll use all of these. And I'll Power Potion as well, because why not? So it's attack for 4, becomes 6. Snowball makes it 7, 8, 9, 10. Attack for 7, 8, 9, 10. We don't really need to worry about strengthening those guys. And the bones are standing still. So on the first guy right here, attack with Blinding Vortex. So I roll into a heal ally. Okay, so I just get a heal ally. And it was attack for, what, 7? So a 0 will kill. And then now we don't get the rollings because we have killed something from the Tome of Conflict. Until the first monster is killed, the first attack modifier for every attack is rolling. So that is no longer happening. So then just the guy down and to the left, a 0 will also kill him. And then the guy to his right, a 0 will also kill him. And then the final guy, a 0 will also kill him. Oh, whoops. I did not mean to loot that. I can just put this right here, though. And Snowflake is done. Yeah, that is all there is to it. All the spirits are gone. And now Shards has move 3. I'm safe to go here. And then attack with Transparency. Do I even want the Pierce? I'll take the Pierce. Attack 3, Pierce 1. I'm strengthened. Wow. Okay. Attack 3, Pierce 1. I do deal 3 damage. And I get to reveal their next card, but this is a shuffle. No, it's not a shuffle. Oh, okay. 74 next turn. That is good to know. And Shards is done. And then these guys both just stand still. And we just need to move the things. I'm gonna clear my throat. That last turn right there, though. That's why I absolutely love Snowflake. Okay, so this moves over. I might have forgotten to create a Snowdrift, or maybe I just didn't place it because there was an obstacle there, or something. I don't know. This has got to be moving up at this point. This has got to be moving this way. This moves this way and makes a rock here. This moves this way and makes a rock here. No, it can't make a rock there because that would wall off here. And then I don't think I moved this down. So I think that is right. Was one of these supposed to... 1, 2, 3, off, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this one was supposed to fall off first. So I think that's accurate. The only thing is that this guy would be right here, right? And so I just need to worry about getting way over. It would be nice to kill both of these guys in one turn for Slayer, which maybe I could do with Forceful Vibrations. Oh, yeah, because I can push into these. Okay, so that's a guaranteed kill. I just have to hope that they don't get their 20. But that's fine. That's decently likely. And then this feels like a good time to Birds in a Tempest. Because I'll get a huge move with Shards and be able to move all the way over. I would also like to heal myself. Doesn't look like something I can do. So we'll just Birds in a Tempest, move in some, and nothing. So Snowflake is going to move here and loot, and set Birds in a Tempest, so +2 move and jump for Shards. Shards, we already knew that we were underspeeding them. So we'll spend the token we have to make this range 3 on Forceful Vibrations, and then use the Circlet of Eyes to add a target. So I get attack for 3, attack for 3 with push. Okay. I waste both my blesses because they were both dead to just the push anyway, but that's fine. And then now Elemental Pulse is move 6 jump. So I'll just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And just ignore everything that the scenario has going on for itself. Unfortunately, I don't have any way of strengthening myself, since I don't have Heartening Harmony. So when I go in to this final room to Unrelenting Wail, I don't have any way to guarantee that it's going to be good. But I can go in and Stonewall Potion and Power Potion. So I think the room's probably going to be a little bit spread out, but it maybe won't be that big of a deal. I do still need to worry about all of this mess. So let's see. This is going to fall off. And it looks like we can still make this here. This rock is going to stay here, but... Okay, well, so this would fall off, which gives us a rock here, and I guess a rock here, and we just can't create that one. This is going this way. I don't know where this one was. Was it right here? I don't know. It's something like that. I'm just going to do move 8 jump on Snowflake to get over, I think is what the answer is. Although it looks like now a rock can be created here. So that's going to make me suffer 3. Because when this goes down, it would make a rock here. That's going to make me suffer 3 and push me to the side. It's fine. I'm just going to long rest and move 8 jump to get over everything. And then I don't need to worry about any of this after that. So I guess I don't have the tokens to... This is all fine. I'm just going to heal myself for right now. Oh. If I can get Snowflake in position, I can strengthen Shards like that. So I kind of like that idea. But for now, Snowflake is just going to heal herself for 2. And then Shards is just going to move here and then have 4 adjacent empty hexes to get an extra token. Then I guess I'll just move 3 and I'll long rest. So this is all going to stay the same, basically. This goes here, this goes here. Then we just get a big, long chain of obstacles. This snowdrift, or no, the one that was here falls off, and this just makes rocks here, but we can't create one there. This comes here, and then a big line of obstacles. And then this falls off. But we can't make an obstacle right there. Or right there. So something like that is what it looks like now. And then we get the long rest. Get my nail back. Maybe I don't need Sonic Shock. Although maybe it could be good, I don't know. Do I want to go ahead and shape the path again just to fill up on as many blesses as possible? I kind of feel like I do. Or I don't even need as many blesses as possible, do I? There are only 2 blesses, so I'll just shape the path and give myself 2. And that's totally fine. And then here I'll long rest so I can pick my card. So I'll give myself 2 blesses. And then that's done. Here I just long rest. And then just so that I don't really need to worry about what is going on with everything, I'm just going to do my move 8 jump to get over. Because why not? Should I open the door? I think it's fine. I'll go ahead and open the door. And then the next turn I'll go faster and I'll use Whiteout to group things up. And then Shards can go for a big AoE kill. I did get Slayer already though. So I'm thinking it's just move 8 jump. And I guess I'll pull. I'm a little bit low, but I think I can make it work. And so Shards here just wants to get up. I can use Forceful Vibrations, though, next turn to go up in things. So it shouldn't be an issue at all. Although Illuminative Tone bottom with Unrelenting Wail next turn sounds good. Alright, I think I know what I'm going to do. And this all works for me. So Snowflake is going to move 8 jump. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I've got 1 movement left, and then I have Enticing Breeze. Oh, that is just no problem in the slightest. Let's see what the cards are. Beautiful. Not very much damage coming out. And move less from the skeletons. So with 1 move, maybe I can make it so that they don't reach me. This guy has move 3, this guy has move 2. So they are going to be grouped up. And yeah, I think that just works for me. I've got attack and pull, but I'm not doing any damage to these guys, so I just don't even need to do Enticing Breeze at all. And Snowflake is done. I guess we'll read the section, right? You enter the final room and see an amazing machine before you, consisting of hundreds of interwoven spinning rings. A word tickles the back of your brain. Temporal. That's what this is. A temporal. Colors that you've never dreamed of playing out against its surface. And a buzzing that you can actually taste fills the air. Is it peanut butter? But something seems off about the way the rings are spinning. The taste in your mouth caused by the sound is cloying rather than pleasant, and your skin starts to itch the closer you get to the device. Intuitively, you know that you need to get the amulet to the temporal and shut it down. The small army of guardians that fill the room do not intend to make that easy for you. So we've got crystals, but does not feel like it's going to be an issue at all to me. This guy moves 3. This guy moves 2. This guy attacks Snowflake. And then this guy will just hit Shards because he can see it without... I don't believe he has line of sight on Snowflake. So attack for 5 into Snowflake, has to lose a card. And then attack for 3 into Shards, takes 2. I don't think we've drawn the -2 a single time. And finally, Shards has not gone yet for the turn. I guess I'll attack this guy with Illuminative Tone, because why not? Attack for 4. Advantage. It does 4. And then I've got move 5 jump. I'll go right here. And get 2 tokens. And I'll go ahead and Stonewall Potion. And then now these guys are set up in an Unrelenting Wail. And I'm done. I'm out of range. I can go here, and it's all the same. Except I suffer 3, but that's fine. End the round. Yeah. So this thing's going to move into me. So I suffer 1 and lose my ward. This thing will move here. Those guys go like that. And that's all fine. So Snowflake is going to do White Winds. I guess I can attack this guy, because I don't have line of sight here. I can attack these two with White Winds. Not that it really even matters. The main thing I want to do is Cold Snap to strengthen Shards. And then Shards is going to Short Rest here, take a damage, lose the Bless card. That's totally fine. And I'm going to go Unrelenting Wail with Illuminative Tone, and just deal insanely huge damage. And then after that, we just need to escape. Oh, Fast Living Spirits. That's so annoying. All right. Actually, it doesn't matter except for the muddle. Okay, I know what to do. So Snowflake is first at 11. First thing I'm going to do is heal 2, strengthen onto Shards. Then White Winds I don't really care about, but I might as well do it. Attack for 3, attack for 3. That's 1 damage, and then a heal ally. And then I'm going to use the move 2 pet. So I move Snowflake here. Oh, but then this guy backs up. And Shards here is what I was thinking. Because now this guy targets Snowflake, but then this guy goes here to target Snowflake. What if I... Oh, I'll go here with Snowflake. And then now this guy does have line of sight, and Snowflake is faster, and it's 1, 2, 3 versus 1, 2, 3. So now both Living Spirits target Snowflake. So attack for 4, it does 5, and I lose a card. I'm actually kind of close to exhausting. And then attack for 3, attack for 2, it does 1. And then now it's Shards. So Shards is strengthened from Snowflake, is going to Power Potion to add +2 to all attacks this round. And I guess first things first is I will use Heroics. So I can do a move 1, and I guess a heal 1. And then now Unrelenting Wail. So spend all 5, and I get attack 5, 5, 5, 5. So the close guy. 5, it does 6. No, it's attack 7 because I did potion, right? So it does 7 damage. Then attack right here. Attack for 7. Okay, it does 14. Attack for 7. Okay, it does 14. And the final guy, attack for 7, it does 14. Boom, boom. So now I don't even need to move forward. I can just do Illuminative Tone bottom. It's attack for 5 because of the whatever it's called, and that will also that kills, and I can heal 2 less. And then no enemies left. And so I just need to... I'll have to suffer 3 this turn, but I still have my health potion, so it's not much of an issue. The spikes go into me. Even if you have to, like... If I had to lose a card because I had to suffer damage 3 times, I think it would still be fine. Or I could have... I need to kill this guy. I could have moved here to suffer 3, and then not all the ice spikes get into me. And then the next turn, I just I just set birds in a tempest with Snowflake, and then I jump into the thing with Shards. And that's all that we needed to get. Snare is complete when all enemies are dead, and one character is occupying the glowing orb. So we got there pretty easily. I mean, those AoE combos are just so good. I don't know if it's like, is it too excessive to have both these characters for like just huge AoEs? I don't know. I mean, maybe it just makes for a good team comp. I don't think that Infuser goes the best with them, other than the elements synergize well. I don't think that I forgot Foul Luck anywhere. I mean, we'll just call it a victory. I definitely don't know if I moved all of the things correctly, but it's fine. It was a fun level. Good AoEs. Poor Infuser. I say it's gonna be like the last level with Infuser, and then just don't use it at all. Oh, we get a new thing. I wanted to look up which one unlocks this set, because I've never done this set before. So where is the unlock everything? We want 96, 17-2. This one. And so we need to read that. Let's finish the scenario stuff, and then we'll go to 17-2. So 110. You make your way up to the whirling contraption made of wonder and impossibility. There, on its central panel, is an impression in the exact shape of your amulet. Choking back what is now the almost rancid taste of peanut butter, you slam the amulet into the indentation, just as the roots of the frozen tree twist and wind their way around you, filling the room to capacity. At first, there's a stillness, so great that it must be the halting of time. Then, slowly, the roots retreat. Soon, the room clears itself, and you realize you've been holding your breath. You breathe in deeply, the air earthy and sweet, without even the hint of tainted time or peanut butter left in its wake. You pick up the amulet. One of the two crystals is now glowing green. It seems that you were able to siphon off temporal energies and heal the fracture that was growing out of the malfunctioning machine. Unfortunately, the machine looks utterly mundane now. Whatever improbable science or magic that fueled it is gone. That familiar tickle returns to your consciousness. The amulet has new plans for you. 15 XP each, and the longest second. So, looks like this is not a force link, but we'll go play this scenario next. But it does mean that we get to go back to town and level up. Everybody gets 15 XP. What's 15 from here? 63? 62? And 220. Scenario 1. I got very little loot there. But I got double check marks on everybody. So I will take that. Get a perk on Infuser. Yeah, let's take these other two rollings. We also, yeah, we do level up. So let's just take out a -1. Here we get 2. We get our first perk. Yeah, I like this rolling Warden Ally. That's really, really good. And we level up as well. So we will take the rollings. If you force them to move, make them take damage, I guess. No. Let's take this. Replace a 0 with a +1 strength and ally. I really, really like that sometimes, if you draw it at the right time. And then we also get one here and level up as well. We went way over leveling up. I know we're really close. Yeah, we'll take these other 2 extra +2 elements. And then a +1 time token. Let's take the +1 sound token, resonance token. Done. Did I put back all the things? Yes, I put back all the battle goals. So And past a week, it doesn't matter. We'll check what 176 is, but I haven't been doing the outpost, so. Which one was it? 4. 2 morale. Okay. Ever since the Deathwalker decided to improve their graveyard, they've worked at it tirelessly, expanding the grounds to make room for each body individually, and making headstones to properly commemorate the fallen. The work slowed significantly in the winter as the ground froze solid, but now that the weather is beginning to thaw a bit, there's a lot. Why can I not straighten this? Okay. That's fine. 2 morale doesn't really matter. Oh, was it the camera that was tilted? Whatever. Either way. We'll grab these from the garden, and then I'm just going to do the level ups, and we're not going to worry about anything else. Oh, I want to potentially craft here. No money for Cloak of Pockets. So we'll spend money. We'll spend Infuser's money. Like 18. To get 3. So Infusers level up. We hit 7. So I know I like this 6. I know I like this 5. So I took Diamondization the first Infuser I played. And then I wished that I had gone back for Obsidian Spear, and I went back and I switched it. Tinned Initiative, make either element. I mean, this is just really good. Nice and defensive. It is really good. Maybe I want to try Malachite Shockwave. Although this move 4, I mean, that feels very similar to Propulsive Tailwind, right? And we already have that ability. A late, decent move, Make Leaf. So maybe we don't need Malachite Shockwave. The top attack looks fine, but like it just looks fine. It doesn't look too insane. Diamondization does look good. I also really like Obsidian Spear's bottom. Let's take Obsidian Spear again, because I like this bottom. And like Leaf Dark isn't that hard to make. And it's pretty good. And we're only gonna get one more scenario anyway. I guess the monster type could change things, because that could make Gale Barrage really good. But I like Obsidian Spear a lot. Let's take Obsidian Spear. Which means a card to get rid of. I want to set... Maybe let's just get rid of this Slashing Cyclone. And then we just need to get Dark from somewhere. To set up a nice attack force stun. And that's just a really nice bottom action to do. I feel like that pairs really well with Rising Momentum. Just get a nice attack onto something right adjacent to me. And then attack 4. It does not get the Wound and Muddle from Caress of the Night, but that's still really good. We already did the perks. I want to look into the... What is it called? Scepter? Master Scepter. Item 9 and item 25. Okay, this is item 9, the Protective Scepter. So a wood and a hide. And is this 25? This is 25. So a wood, a hide, a wood, a hide, a rock root. Boom, 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 boom. And a rock root. And we get a Master Scepter. So during your turn, heal 1, target an ally in range 2, and ward. And then once I can get 30 gold... Oh, I'll sell the weighted net. That's fine. For 10 gold. And then I believe a Cloak of Pockets costs 30. Yeah, Cloak of Pockets is 30, so that'll put me down to 5 gold. I can get one more of these, and I just hit level 4. So 4 is interesting. I don't particularly like either of these 4s, although Zephyr Barrier seems decent. And also I have thought of ways to make Biting Frost really good. Like, you go late with Cold Snap, you move in and put hazards under something, then the next turn you go fast with Biting Frost, move away, and immobilize those guys. And then you could do something like Lifting Gust to push them away as well. So I do think that Biting Frost has a place. I know what I did last time that I really liked was I took Tornado, because I love this top attack, because it takes almost no setup, and then you can force things to walk into hazards, and like it's really, really, really easy to get this pattern, right? To get a lot of enemies in this pattern. So amazing for Snowball. Also, the bottom is really nice. Move 3, jump, and push an enemy for 1. That sets up so many just nice little things. You can also push an ally. I'm really thinking I want to try Polar Vortex. Although I guess the problem, like, we saw that Blinding Vortex was really good as a lost top. I would like to have something to play with the bottom to stack on top of a major power potion and just be super broken. But then the elements for Polar Vortex, you know, they overlap with Blinding Vortex. So maybe it doesn't work as well for that. Also, the initiative, if you're going Blinding Vortex, Polar Vortex is kind of awkward. But maybe I just want to try Polar Vortex for this top. Designate a hex within range 3. Pull 2. Target all enemies within range 3 of the designated hex. Pull towards the designated hex. I just want to try that. I just want to try that. So even though I love Tornado, and I think Tornado is really good, Polar Vortex sounds really fun. I maybe could even drop Enticing Breeze for it, although Blizzard... or Chilling Impact. Those feel like the cards that I need the least. Blizzard, Chilling Impact. So let's go Blizzard, because it's late push. Part of me still wants to have that push, but Polar Vortex essentially is a push. It's a push or a pull, and it can push and pull multiple enemies. So if I can get a lot of hazards out, this would have been really good in this level we just played. But I'm fine with this. Maybe I want Frigid Growth. I don't know exactly. And then the bottom loss for Polar Vortex, I mean, it has potential, depending on what you pair it with. Maybe it pairs really well with White Winds, doesn't it? Because I Wind either way is just worth 1 damage. And then, yeah. So it pairs well with White Winds. If I can be in position with Snowball already, and then just pick my targets that I want to do a ton of damage to. Because just with Ice, this is attack for 4, and if we do the final 2 hits of Snowball, it's attack for 7, attack for 8, plus Power Potion, attack for 8, attack for 9. I like it. It also gives me just some nice bottom attack burst potential, like against a boss or something. So I definitely think Polar Vortex is going to be interesting, and I want to try it. I almost kind of wish I had taken Tornado over Birds in a Tempest. Birds in a Tempest has times when it's really broken, but like it's just also kind of boring. Really good with summon classes. All right, and Shards. What? Oh yeah. Okay, okay. I'm taking Empowering Note because it's just a cool ability, and I don't know exactly where it will be super broken, which makes me almost want to take Shrieking Chakram instead. Oh, this is a really interesting wave ability too. And this is like a wave ability that you could just spend 1 and be super happy, and it's 8 speed. Oh, I want to take this. Okay, Empowering Note. Once for each non-persistent, non-loot ability you perform from one of your ability cards, you may spend 1 wave, 1 sound token, to increase any 1 value of a numeral written on that ability, except experience, by 1. So I think that one of the things that this works the best with is this unsustainable wave. Attack for 3, range 3, 2 enemies within range 2 of the target suffer the damage they suffer minus 2. So unsustainable wave. Leaf makes it attack for 4. Empowering Note can make it attack for 5. Din of Battle can make it attack for 6. Brittle can make it attack for 12, and then critting an attack for 12 can make it 24 damage, and then 2 enemies within range, 2 of them suffer 22 damage. And it's like, okay. Also, I'm not sure if you can increase this 2 enemies to 3 enemies with the empowering note. You can only do it once per ability, so you wouldn't be able to do it on you wouldn't be able to increase the damage and increase the number. But I'm not sure if you can increase this because the number is written out rather than being a numeral. So I think you can't. I think that's why it's written out. You can't make this 3 enemies within range. But I could be wrong about that. Either way, that's going to be really, really fun once we get it. Also, this bottom will be crazy. Like, if we don't need to do big AoE damage and aren't set up for it, then this bottom I'll just suffer 3 damage and get 3 resonance tokens real quick. Like, yes, please. That's going to be insanely good. So, empowering note, hopefully I'll be able to play it and make it work. Hopefully we'll find some good use for it somewhere. And maybe it's just, increase the damage on Sonic Shock by 1, increase the damage on Forceful Vibrations by 1, increase the move on Transparency so that I get the heal 1 out of it, or increase the damage of Transparency again. Increase the plus damage on Den of Battle so that it affects both me and an ally to get an extra +2. That's pretty good. Increase the shield on this to make it shield 2. That's actually pretty strong, although I might be dropping that card. Increase Elemental Pulses damage or move. That's pretty decent. It doesn't do anything for wave abilities, right? Because wave abilities, you're already spending tokens to get things. But increase the push on Unrelenting Wail or increase the push on Forceful Vibrations. That can be really good if that's meaning getting an extra hazard damage. So just kind of interesting. I guess I could use it with Shape the Path. If I spend all 5, then I could do 4 blesses into an ally in range 2 instead of them having to be adjacent to me. I don't know why I wouldn't just move 1 more hex, but I don't know. It's interesting. I think it's a fun ability. I don't think I can use it with the Circlet of Eyes, because this isn't like an ability, this is an item, so I don't think I can increase that number. But either way, a card to drop is always really difficult. I mean, maybe Empowering Pulse. It didn't feel super necessary, but that ability feels really good. I also really want to try putting Heartening Harmony back in. And a 10-speed card. Having a 10-speed card is nice. Forceful Vibrations and Illuminative Tone are like my only 2 consistent attacks. Sonic Shock, how can you drop a card that says Brittle? Den of Battle pairs with everything nicely. I like Transparency, although maybe it's not the greatest. What was the other level 2? It was kind of bad, right? Yeah, Immobilize everything in range 3 is pretty decent. An 18 speed is okay, but we got a 13 speed. And grant all allies within range 2 as shield is... I don't think that's that good. Although, I don't know, maybe a shield 3 to just save everything for a turn is nice. Shape the Path is, like, obviously the card that we're building around. I guess Devastating Shout isn't that necessary. I haven't really found myself in the position of having a ton of wave tokens to just go and spend them. Because this scenario, I did 3 Shape the Path waves to get myself full on blesses. I did an Unrelenting Wail wave to do huge AoE damage. And then where else did I use tokens? I used tokens on Forceful Vibrations to get push. And is that it? I never played Devastating Shout for the top, but it does give me wind. Elemental Pulse is also just a good consistent attack card. So I guess that gives me 3 good just consistent attack cards. They're not like the most damage, but both of these are basically base attack 4. And then this one is 3, but I get to push into hazards. And then Den of Battle makes them better. Yeah, dropping Empowering Pulse makes a lot of sense, because this is kind of just like a loss when I need to attack 5, but this is a loss that'll turn like everything into an attack 5. I might just be a little bit short on tokens, so maybe I can't take this Strengthen. But I really like the idea of having this Strengthen and then just like spending 2 tokens with Elemental Pulse, I guess. Spending 1 to get Strengthened and then 1 to make this attack 5. So it's either drop Devastating Shout or Transparency, or just not bring Heartening Harmony. And I guess I don't bring Heartening Harmony, because I can get Strengthens from Snowflake. I don't know. Feels strong, feels good. We got this. Did anybody get another potion slot? Infuser got a potion slot. Snowflake got one from her item. And Shards also got a potion slot. So we can make 3 more potions. Infuser. Do I have a healing potion? No. So let's grab a major healing potion. Arrowvine, Rockroot, Snow Thistle. That's probably going to cost all my stuff, isn't it? Arrowvine, Snow Thistle, 2 for a Rockroot. But we need that health potion. And then I guess I just don't get this. But that's fine. So my Cloak of Pockets is useless on both of these characters right now. Do I have any herbs? 1 Arrowvine. Okay. I need to pick up some loot. But that's not something I'm good at. Alright, all done.